Hey, how's it going? Today I've put every single NBA MVP winner in their prime back into the current day NBA, and as you can see, yeah, a whole lot of legends. By the way, if you're a time traveler and know from the future who wins the MVP here in 2025, just let me know down below. I'm getting real tired of waiting for the announcement, NBA. Come on already. No better team to start with than the Philadelphia 76ers, who have the most MVP winners in NBA history. Joel Embiid, I put back into his prime from 2023. We've of course got Allen Iverson, his historic 2001 season, Moses Malone, Wilt Chamberlain, and Dr. J all won NBA MVPs. I'll also point out here, Moses and Wilt both won it for different franchises in their career, so you will see two versions of each of those players and a few more throughout this video. I will also point out that Billy Cunningham, a legend, didn't win NBA MVP, but he did win it in the ABA, and I figured why not include ABA MVP winners too? The more the merrier, right? I'll point them out as we go along. Just two MVP winners in the history of the Milwaukee Bucks. That would be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar when he was feasting on the 1970s NBA. Also Giannis, who's already in his prime, so not much I could do there. The Chicago Bulls get prime 19 whatever year he won MVP. Michael Jordan won a bunch of them. Here he is. You've also got Derrick Rose from 2011. And Artis Gilmore, another ABA MVP winner. The Cleveland Cavaliers, just the one I gave him, LeBron James from his first stint in Cleveland. Young LeBron, he's kind of a perfect fit for this Cavs team. The Boston Celtics just behind the 76ers, 4 MVP winners. It's Bill Russell, it's Larry Bird, Bob Cousy, and Dave Cowens, which was a crazy year. He definitely robbed. I'm trying to remember. I always forget who it is, but I know Dave Cowens robbed someone of MVP. It was his third season. He averaged 21 and 16. Was it Kareem? It was Kareem. Averaged 30.16 rebounds. I mean, look at the advanced analytics. That is crazy. Even Wilt probably should have won it over Dave Cowens. But anyways, the Clippers, just one MVP winner, and he might win the MVP in our simulation here. Bob McAdoo, the absolute GOAT. Just the one for the Atlanta Hawks as well. I think Bob Pettit won it twice. I know, I just looked it up. The first ever MVP winner in 1957. Wait, I lied, 1956. He did win it twice. But yeah, the first ever MVP officially went to Bob Pettit. To the Miami Heat goes prime LeBron James from when he won 2 in a row, 2012, 2013. The Jazz get Karl Malone. He won a couple, 96 and 98, I want to say. Nope, I'm wrong again. 97 and 99. Yeah, maybe Michael Jordan should have won it in 97, but it's cool. He had enough of them. The Sacramento Kings get Oscar Robertson, who somehow only won the award once in his career. The New York Knicks get Willis Reed. The Lakers have 4 MVP winners: Magic, Kobe, Shaq, and Kareem. I mean, dude, if the Lakers don't simulate well in this I'm done with them. The Mavericks get Dirk Nowitzki. He's playing the center, so AD can play the 4. Another ABA winner, Dr. J, Julius Erving. He won 3 in a row with the ABA Nets. Let's see if he can carry the Brooklyn Nets here. The Denver Nuggets, only one MVP winner. What was I supposed to do? Nikola Jokic is already in his prime. The Indiana Pacers had 2 ABA MVP winners, also a couple championships, Mel Daniels and George McGinnis. Super side note, but the Pistons never having an MVP winner, kind of shocking. They're such a historic franchise, but anyways. The Rockets have 3 of them: Hakeem Olajuwon, James Harden 2018, and of course Moses Malone. Here's the second team for Moses. The Spurs get Duncan and Robinson, Wemby 6th man of the year loading. The Suns have Steve Nash, speaking of controversial MVP winners, Charles Barkley, also Connie Hawkins from the ABA. The OKC Thunder might run away with this video. They've got MVP Durant, MVP Russ, and also, where is he? Spencer Haywood from the ABA. The Minnesota Timberwolves get Kevin Garnett, who simulates like the best player in the history of the universe. The Portland Trailblazers have Bill Walton. The Golden State Warriors get prime Steph, and there he is, 100-point Wilt Chamberlain from the Philadelphia Warriors days. And last but certainly not least, Wes Unseld from the Washington Wizards. They were definitely not the Wizards at that time. They were the Bullets. They might not have even been they might have been the Baltimore Bullets still. No, I'm not rebuilding the Hornets during this video. Oh, look at that. Wilt Chamberlain, MVP. I mean, those numbers look outstanding. Obviously, Golden State version. I wouldn't have predicted that, but fair enough. It kind of makes sense now that I see it. Connie Hawkins gets listed as a rookie, I think, because he's a creative player. Averaged 19 and 9 for the Suns. They really needed a center, even though Connie's only 6'9". Looks like it worked. Yes, Wemby did come off the bench behind D-Rob and Duncan. I let each team control their own rotation. That's really funny. Bill Russell, as per usual, wins Defensive Player of the Year. Not the greatest numbers, though. Steph Curry, Clutch Player of the Year. Did Golden State cook with Wilt and only 2 MVPs added, and Steph wasn't even really added. That's impressive. All NBA first team, you got Warriors, Wilt, Jokic, of course, LeBron, James Harden, and Oscar Robertson, all MVP winners on second team as well. Magic and Kareem, Bob Pettit. Yes, Bob Pettit's in there. And look at that, Michael Jordan makes all NBA. That doesn't always happen. NBA standings, okay, the two most populated MVP teams in the East, Boston and Philly, atop the conference. Not a big shock. The Knicks are just so good, even without, well, they do have Willis Reed. Bob Pettit carries the Hawks to a playoff. Michael Jordan, prime LeBron. Yeah, looks like every team has some MVP representative. Yo, the bottom of the East looks horrible. Wes Unseld, 22 wins. So Wes is the only MVP to miss the playoffs in the East. My word, the Western Conference. No. How are the Timberwolves? Bro, Kevin Garnett is just, he's unbelievable. They simulate better than the Lakers with Shaq, Kobe, Magic. Anyways, that's crazy. Golden State wins 57 games. San Antonio 56. Oh my word. The West is a bloodbath. Even Phoenix 52 wins. The 48 win Rockets and Oscars Kings are a play-in team. That's actually criminal, missing the playoffs. Bill Walton and the Blazers, Jokic and the Nuggets. It was unfortunate that, yeah, they didn't actually add anybody, but wow. Not gonna lie, the results to this video already shocking. Bob McAdoo second in the league in scoring. I don't know how many times I have to say it. The man is amazing. Wait, how many wins did the Clippers have? Only 50. If they had like 55 wins, I would have been right. He would have won MVP. In any event, Wilt was amazing too. 28 and 15 rebounds per game. Must have led the league. Yeah, for sure. Some outstanding performances. That was prime LeBron. What about young LeBron? Haven't seen him pop up yet. Michael Jordan averaging 25 and 7 by his standards, which are pretty low. That's not bad. Young LeBron 22 and 9. I guess the Cavs are super balanced, so it makes sense. What about my boy Steve? Yes, 12 assists per game. Let's go. Last thing I want to check, game score. Oh my gosh, Jokic, bro, his Nuggets won like 20 games. Jokic, the best analytics player in the league, just ahead of Bob McAdoo. You know what? I'm starting the campaign. Bob McAdoo was robbed of MVP. We see it, people. And you know what? On that note, I gotta watch Bob in the play-in. I gotta see him carry the Clippers to the play. Dude, there's no team in the West who I'm like, oh yeah, I'll understand if they lose. They're all so loaded. I didn't realize that when putting the MVPs on these teams. And yep, I was watching it as it happened. A blowout. Bob McAdoo. I think he's got one more shot in the play-in. Bradley Beal, of all people, led the Suns in scoring. I mean, sure. The other play-in from the West, the loser of this game is eliminated. Will it be Big O, Oscar Robertson? Or Houston, who has 3 MVP winners added to an already good team? Nope, the Rockets are going to survive. Big O Oscar Robertson getting overshadowed in a video. Rarely does that happen, but yeah, there's a first time for everything. Moses led the way 30 and 12. James Harden 28 and 11 for Houston. Over in the East, Kareem and the Bucks lost. Okay, Indiana with their 2 ABA MVPs. Man, Indiana simulates really well. They are off. Prime LeBron versus Dr. J, who's carrying the Nets. They might still make the playoffs. Are you kidding me? Wow. I mean, it's not like Miami's a world-beating team in real life, but definitely a better supporting cast for LeBron than Dr. J has with the Brooklyn Nets, and he's down 5. LeBron gets to the line. He hits the first. Both teams make substitutions. All right, it's not over yet. I'm definitely pulling for Dr. J. Even though I'm a LeBron stan, I like to see players, legends carry their teams. And here it is. Wait a minute. Dr. J stat. Oh, my word. Cam Thomas just ISO'd and told Dr. J to get his afro out of here. Cam Thomas just went and got himself a bucket. All right, under a minute left, LeBron. You and the Heat can't have any empty possession. Step back, kick it out. Oh, no way. No. A lefty lay misses. That's so bad, bruh. D'Lo getting his revenge on LeBron. Oh, it's a wide open Cam Johnson. That could have been the dagger. Instead, it's Nick Claxton on the glass. Play-in game, LeBron 26, 6 and 9, 10 of 22. I mean, a pretty good game. Dr. J, I mean, he didn't outperform him that well. I guess the Nets are just built different. I actually have seen the Nets simulate well in a couple videos recently. Either Bob McAdoo's going home here or the Houston Rockets MVP trio is going home. Bro, how is this such a close game? I mean, I know how. Bob McAdoo is amazing. There is no reason the Rockets have no business losing this game. James Harden floater. Wow, it's not over. The Clippers are still in it. They do have home court advantage. Bob McAdoo up against Hakeem. That is such a bad matchup. Hakeem's an insane defender in this game. With 3 MVPs, the Rockets, man, the West is just a bloodbath. I'll say again, Harden inside, little right-handed hook shot. Yeah, that was kind of ugly. But of course it works. The Clippers need a bucket. Kawhi Leonard, never an MVP in his career. Going to work on Moses Malone. Man, the Rockets defense kind of going crazy right now. A deep 3 from Kawhi. Moses with the contest, and I fear that is game. Okay, a couple buckets were scored there. Always get a little bit nervous. Kawhi 31, Bob Mack 30 and 16, but it wasn't enough. That's MVP James Harden at work, people. Wow, I didn't even notice. James Harden in the regular season, 27 points, 11 assists per game. It's crazy how outrageous that seems when Harden was basically doing that in real life. Like, it's what a player. Oh, I forgot. I was about to tee it up. We have one more game to make the plan. I'm going to simulate through either Kareem, Giannis and the Bucks or Dr. J and the Nets. It's the Bucks. That's probably the better outcome. No offense to Dr. J, but Kareem and Giannis, they deserve to be there. Both players, good seasons. Dr. J, 24 points a game. You gave it a good run. But off to the official playoffs we go. I mean, the West, what can I say? Like, I wouldn't be surprised at any team winning or losing because they're just all that great. The East, there's definitely Philly and Boston should probably end up being in the East Finals, but we will see. Let's get to simulating. Oh my word, I see Boston. What? I was ignoring it when it was 2-0. Boston is about to get swept. Kareem averaging 29 and 15. Dame averaging 33 a game. Oh, wow. Why is Porzingis leading them in scoring? Really, Larry Bird? Really? Man, what a fumble of the bag by Boston. This could be the only sweep of the video too. All right, I'm going to simulate from this Rockets T-Wolves series. Okay, Boston does not get swept. Kind of, yeah, okay, that's to be expected. Let's go one more game. Milwaukee cannot finish the job. Unlike Dallas, who finishes off Admiral. Wemby was still coming off the bench. Man, if they could have figured out a way to play all three of those dudes. Dirk in the series, 24 and 8. He's got his Mavericks off to round 2. Also off to round 2, the Knicks over the Cavs. Wow. I mean, I would have thought Brunson at 47. Willis Reed simulated so well. I would have thought adding Braun to the Cavs would have made them better, but yeah, guess it didn't work out that way. Is Milwaukee really about to choke this series? They go up 3-0. And of course, it's a game 7. It's a game 7. Philly taking care of business as we'd expect. The ABA legend Pacers not getting it done. Over in the West, our second team to advance, Golden State. Okay, again, I'm not surprised because every team is loaded, but OKC getting first rounded, that's kind of crazy. Russ, yeah. Honestly, they just had too many weapons. Like, they have too many good players. Wilt and Steph are just cooking. Yeah, Wilt, 31 a game in the playoffs. Steph, 33 a game. Bruh. The Houston Rockets trio of MVP winners does get eliminated. Look at this. So off to round 2. You know what? No, I'll summarize it after. We've got 3 game 7s to get to first, including Michael Jordan and the Bulls with Derrick Rose, Artis Gilmore, taking on Bob Pettit and the Hawks. Even as the lower seed, I was expecting the Bulls to win this series, and they do come through in game 7. A blowout on the road. Bob Pettit did his thing. Michael Jordan, 39 points. That's the GOAT coming to play. Finally, Mike. On to the next one. The Bucks had a 3-0 series lead. I do want them to win just because I think Boston would be predictable, but obviously Boston should win on paper. But look at this. The Milwaukee Bucks up 3 points as Giannis immediately fumbles the ball. Jaylen Brown takes it. Jaylen Brown is out there. I see Dave Cowens. Brown gets it to rattle in. Oh, look at the players trying to sub. Both teams getting screwed by the rotation. Kareem is on the sideline. So is Larry Bird. All right, man, they need a whistle or maybe not. No whistle probably benefits Milwaukee here. Giannis bullying Brown in the paint. That's a big bucket. This is so crazy. 2K, please fix this going forward. I mean, 2 legends on the floor still for the Boston Celtics, 2 MVPs. It's Jaylen Brown, though, a finals MVP. Trying to work on Giannis, goes out of bounds. That's so bad. It does, however, allow both teams to get their substitutions in, so maybe not the end of the world. The Bucks running with Kareem, Giannis. Is that Bobby Portis must be playing the 3. Actually, I think Giannis is playing the 3, and it works. An and 1 over Larry Bird and his hair. Wow. They went up 3-0, did the Bucks. They lose 3 games in a row. They go into the Boston Garden, and I mean, I think this game's over. Giannis with a late dagger and 1. One stop here, and I will officially call it over. Bob Cousy has Derek White and Larry Bird coming off some screens. It's going to be Bird. Oh, okay, Bob Cousy. They have too many legends out here. I can't even figure it out. Bob Cousy pulling up for 3. That's not your game, you plumber. Yeah, this game's over. All that star power, Tatum, Bird, Cousy, Cowens, Bill Russell playing 29 minutes, probably not enough. I mean, yeah, look at this. The proof is in the pudding right here. Kareem, 40 minutes played. The less legends you have, it kind of works out. We have one more series to go before I jump to any conclusions about this video, but if the Lakers lose, it's going to bolster the point that I'm prepared to make. Oh my gosh, bruh. The Lakers are down 3. They're down 3. They might lose. Conversations will be had. Dialogues will be opened if they lose here. Charles Barkley wearing number 16. That's not his number. A post fade over Braun, no good. Luka grabs board. Old man Braun and Luka are out here with Magic, Shaq, and Kobe. That means Kareem is on the bench. Probably the right call. Kobe wide open, straightaway triple. This game is tied. The Suns running with Nash, Booker. Yeah, they got everyone out there. Connie Hawkins, KD, Chuck. They got their MVPs. They are going back to Barkley in the post. LeBron, put your hand up. He was a little late on the contest. But Charles Barkley, this guy doesn't need this version of Chuck. He doesn't have like 99 shot tendency. Kobe on the pullback. Speaking of 99 shot tendency, I think this Charles Barkley's pretty balanced. They keep running offensive sets to him. Maybe they think old man Braun is the mismatch to Hunt. Steve Nash inside to Barkley. Back to the post. This time going to the hook shot. Oh my gosh, I can't even watch this. It's so bad. Suns fans, oh, Chuck does have a 98 shot tendency. Steve, a 55 makes sense. D-Books is a 90. Durant's is only an 81. Oh no, Suns fans. I mean, Charles Barkley has very good ratings. He should not be getting every shot in the clutch. This is so crazy. Kobe Bryant wide open for 3. Are you kidding me? A potential dagger misses. But look who's right there, Shaquille O'Neal. The Suns brought this to a game 7, and I had to screw it up by jumping into Simcast, watching the end of this game. I feel partially responsible. Wait a minute, D-Book? D-Book, this game's not over. Kobe makes the first, Kobe makes the second. 3-point game, timeout Suns. Down 3, they can't possibly go to Charles Barkley here, right? Phoenix, especially out of timeouts, they need a triple on this possession. Devin Booker, Steve Nash, a great 3-point shooter, all-time great. No. They're going to Charles Barkley. Kevin Durant can't get a touch in the clutch. Chuck, you better not miss. Old man Braun defending. Oh, kick it, Chuck. Kick that ball out. He does. Devin Booker backs up 3-point line. KD trying to go in his signature shot. Kicks it out. Devin Booker. Oh, no. Not Charles Barkley for 3. Are you kidding me? Booker and Durant, I mean, they didn't want it. Wow. Crazy work on that final possession. Okay, here was my takeaway. I saw Minnesota with just one MVP, one legend, Kevin Garnett. Same as the Mavs with Dirk. Golden State has 2, but they beat a team, OKC, who had 3. The Lakers, all right, yeah, they have 4 legends. But my point is, when you simulate in these games, I've noticed it now, a trend. The more legends a team has isn't necessarily better. And the best example was Milwaukee. They had Kareem and Giannis both playing 40 minutes a night. Boston had so many MVPs, so many legends. I mean, their guys, Bill Russell was playing under 30 a night. That's my takeaway. I mean, Philly has a bunch of MVPs, so it's not foolproof, but yeah. If Kevin Garnett goes on to win, if the Timberwolves win this video, I'm going to be so sad. All right, Dallas takes game 1. Just because Minnesota wins every video I make these days, the Mavs go up 2-1. Golden State is up 3-1. The 76ers have already advanced. Okay, I mean, clearly they're figuring it out. Wilt's only playing 25 minutes a night for the 76ers, putting up 15 and 10. They have so many centers. Yeah, okay. I mean, my logic doesn't really apply. Philly's just amazing, I guess. Golden State a chance to close out the Lakers with their dynamic duo. They will do it. All right, so they're exactly what I'm talking about. The Lakers, so many weapons. Kobe only 21 points a game. I mean, Kobe played pretty good, but they're just letting Steph Curry and Wilt cook, both of them they're combined to average like 60 plus points a game. They're the same kind of duo as Kareem and Giannis are in Milwaukee. Michael Jordan and the Bulls do survive. Is Dirk about to out-duel KG? No, of course that goes to a game 7. What about Bucks Bulls? We've got 2 game 7s. Let's start in the West. A battle of mid-2000s elite bigs. Dirk Nowitzki versus Kevin Garnett. If you let the Timberwolves advance, Dallas, I mean, they're probably going to flood the Golden State Warriors. No, I've seen this script way too many times, and they're really going to do it. Minnesota. I can't come up with a video idea to stop the Timberwolves. I can't do it. I've tried. Anthony Edwards, 38 points a game in the play. It's not even KG this time. It's all Anthony Edwards. Unreal. Dirk, I mean, you were pretty good in the play. Man, I'm going to be rooting so hard for Golden State. Somebody has to stop the Timberwolves. This is actually madness. If you've watched my recent videos, you know why I'm so upset. Chicago out to a big lead in this game 7, but Milwaukee has fought all the way back. Are you kidding me? Milwaukee with 2 straight 7-game series victories. It could happen here. Kareem and Giannis are both out there. Artis Gilmore. Yeah, both teams have their best lineups, I believe, closing this game. Dame going at MVP Derrick Rose, getting stopped up. Dame, you might want to kick this rock. Giannis out to Gary Trent Jr. Giannis sets the screen. Gary Trent Jr. thinks he's the real MVP. Why? The door is open for Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls. Josh Giddey. No, Josh Giddey. No, Josh Giddey. Oh my gosh. Josh Giddey thinks he's him. He thinks he's him. What are these role players doing? Giannis, do not pass this rock up unless it's a wide open three. Oh my gosh. No, Gary Trent, get rid of this ball. Dame Lillard working on D-Rose. Had a step. What was that? Artis Gilmore with the steal. Yo, no, Josh Giddey. No. Oh, there you go. Josh Giddey kicks it out. Wide open, Michael Jordan. All right, credit to Giddey. That was a great find. Let me get over here. Yeah, Giannis on the drive just sells out completely. Just completely disrespecting Michael Jordan's three-point shooting ability. Giannis is a hater of the 90s. I didn't know that. He doesn't respect MJ's game. Oh my gosh. Dame Lillard, what is he doing? Damian Lillard just turned the ball over 2 possessions in a row, and I think that's game. Like, they don't have a time. All right, I won't call it game yet. Lillard, you better get your Bucks a bucket. I can't believe what I just saw in the clutch. 2 Damian Lillard turnovers. Giannis leaving Michael Jordan wide open, and that's it. Wow. The Bucks went out so sad. Mike 28-5-4-3, the most clutch shot of the game. Giannis was great. Kareem was too. 5 turnovers from Dame. That was ugly. But here we go. Conference finals matchups are set. In the East, we've got Philadelphia, who has 6 MVP winners. Pretty predictable that they're here. Against Chicago, who has 3. On the other side, Minnesota, just the 1 against Golden State, who has 2. I pointed out a second ago, but it's not even KG. I mean, he's filling up the stat sheet, but he's not going crazy. That would be Anthony Edwards with 38 points. Golden State, though, Wilt and Steph, what a freaking duo, man. I love that it's working out for them. Even though I'm not the biggest Golden State fan, it's nice to see. I don't know why I'm being sentimental, but here we go. Minnesota don't win another video. They go up 1-0 in the series. They go, you've got to be kidding me. You've got, bro, not even it. They sweep. They really just swept. All right, KG. Moses Malone wins East Finals MVP. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to make a rule. No more Kevin Garnett in these videos. You want to know a crazy secret too? All right, I'll admit it now. I didn't admit it earlier. I actually made Kevin Garnett worse. I started him in this video at a 97 overall. Usually he starts at a 98. I moved him down. Oh my gosh, the Timberwolves. Why do I keep making these videos? It's been a fun ride to get here, but if we get Minnesota winning, I don't know what I'm gonna do. There's only one team that can save us. Philadelphia. 6 legends, 6 MVP winners. I'm worried that they have too much balance because, I mean, obviously Wilt and Dr. J, they should be playing more minutes than that. But so far, it has worked out for them. Moses Malone is their best player. Didn't see that coming. Just look at these starting 5s. All right, picture in your mind. 2K, you see this as well. I don't know who I'm talking to. There is no reason for the team on the left to beat the team on the right. Like, no reason. All right, just okay. Kevin Garnett, though. That's the reason. Kevin Garnett's, he's inspiring Anthony. Oh, no. Okay. It's a 1-1 series. At least do not. What? How is that pot? Anthony Edwards, 47 points. I have no words. I have no freaking words. Paul George. Why is Paul George getting minutes? They're running a pretty tight rotation in Philly. I can't even, bruh. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Like, I mean, I can because Minnesota is so good. Wow. They're doing it. They're doing it again. Not even a close series. I guess it is what it is, man. We make these videos, and if the result is the Timberwolves, they might win the championship in real life right now. Moses misses. That's probably game right there. Anthony Edwards ahead of the break. Is he about to dunk? He just dunked on Dr. J. He just dunked on Dr. J to end this video. There's no chance. 38 points for Anthony Edwards on 13 of 32 shooting. Kevin Garnett, a casual triple-double, by the way. What was Ant doing, and how could the Sixers not stop him? The man was shooting 2-or-8s. 13-32. No, that's not even possible. But you know what I'm saying. It was very bad. KG wins finals MVP. I mean, what else can I say, dog? No, I'm such an idiot. I just skipped ahead by accident. Can't even view playoff stats now. I mean, what do you want from me? It was all KG. And it was all, I can't even see playoff stats. This duo, like, look at this roster right here compared to even the Thunder. Look at this roster, 99, 98, 96. This is just, it doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. I obviously still had fun with this video regardless. I just can't believe Minnesota keeps winning. Let me know what you think down below. What kind of video can I make to possibly nerf the Timberwolves? Because this is getting outrageous. Also, who's going to win MVP this year? It might never get announced, so you can get your prediction in.